Hello everybody and welcome back to Vanilla Coast in City Skylines, where I'm still trying to puzzle this out. I think I'm just going to have it branch off to here, off to each side right there. But I think I did think of something pretty cool for the roundabout we're going to have on this side. And yes, we're going to have a roundabout on this side as well. How far did I want this out? I think I wanted it 1.5 out. And then we will do this. And then this one will be only the 1/2 roundabouts. Just like that. Moved a little too slow right there for a second. And connect. And then we need the connector. Actually, we need to get rid of these roads real quick because we need this to come out the half distance to get our standard roads that go up and down. And we needed that for some reason. I don't know. I don't remember why, but I wanted that there for some reason. Maybe just as another quick way to get into the city down here. But anywho, then up here I want one of these as well. Nope, straight, but the and to there and to there. As well as have that come off. Actually, upgrade that to a multi-direction. Is this a multi-direction? No, it is not. Let's upgrade that. And delete that. Now again, I'm not quite sure how I want the off-ramps here. And I forget which way these are going. And it doesn't tell me at the connection point right here. Unless they are literally going in the opposite directions, which we can actually... Oh, that didn't help. Yeah, it doesn't help. It doesn't say which way they're going now. Oh, gosh. I do remember I made this the opposite way that I normally would. Actually, the best way to test this, just build something off of it. It is going this way. Okay. So... And I actually wanted the off-ramps right there. So basically, do I want it to go this way? Ooh, that would actually work pretty well. Where was that connection? Just like that as an off-ramp. And then the on-ramp is on the other side. In fact, we can have this a bifunctional ramp. Maybe? No, because then that would cause traffic. Right there, down to a snap point down here somewhere. Like that, but we are going to reverse that. And then just that going up. So yeah, people getting off will get off before people... Or people getting off this will get off before people getting on. So yes, I like it like that. Because most of the people will be coming from there, there, and there. There will be people coming from here. That will go around, but they might actually take a different route if the city allows. Which, now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't allow. So, anywho. Let's get this side all made up. Let's take it from the center. Have it go up one. And then it is a 1 circle, so this is going to get really close to the outside. Actually like that so that I can actually measure it. Oh. That's right. That would not be able to work. Okay. we'd need to bring this out actually only 0.5 or 5 units. And of course the slope is too steep. Okay, you know what? We'll bring it up from this side then, because we can do that. To right there. Me sounding all angsty. Like that. Like that. And then we can get rid of all of these roads. And then continue building around. Upgrade them to one-ways. And swap the direction of those. Actually, swap the direction of all of them. They need to be going in the opposite direction to connect to this well. Then we do get rid of these two, as that's where it will actually eventually connect. Pull these out. I do want to bring it up as close as possible, as we do need to bridge that gap. And then let's get top down so I can try to actually aim this correctly. So right there to right there. And that looks good. Same thing over here. We just get it to right there, and then just over, and then we have a curve section which needs to line up with that, and then we upgrade it. And that is going the wrong way. This one's going the right way. And just like that. Alright, so we now have our little exchange loop, which will bring people into the middle of the city. And the off-ramp actually goes that way, which is actually bad because we want people to go into it. Now that I think about the traffic planning, this is actually not as terribly great as I thought. In fact, I kind of want to turn it around. Alright, well, you heard the man. I want to be careful around the circle over here and the circle over there, as I don't want to accidentally change their directioning. Just these roads. Thank you. Okay, so now they're coming in this way, which will actually make for a much better off-ramp. But actually, tell the truth, I think from back here, because if we connect it into there, then they can go that way, or they can continue around to go that way or that way. So I do believe right there would actually be the best idea. And then same thing for an on-ramp right here would actually be the best. Oh, wait, we can see. Okay, the sun is in that direction. And it is rising, so that way is east. So that way is north. Okay, we have our bearings now. Like I said, you could tell that from the sun. But anywho, so we do have our on and off ramps now. That being said, I kind of want them in this direction, but we will... Actually, we could have them in that direction, kind of. But no, I'm not going to argue that. That is good enough. Now we need the on and off ramps over here. We are going this way now. Same direction as the road down here. We need the highway out here, though, to see how that's going to connect to this. Because, can we actually... What if we extended it out? Okay, so that is interesting. So I kind of like this in idea. So I'm going to build them. like that, and obviously into these. That is the on-ramp. This is the off. So let's swap that around. Because of all the wonderful things he does. Anyways, I think I'm going to have the highway connectors like on this junction right here coming in, and then the out this way, and then the same but opposite over there. We are going to have an industrial area over here as well. Maybe that connects up to this, maybe? I'm not quite sure yet, but actually that's really close to where the highway's going to come down, so I'm not quite sure about that connection point anymore, but that's fine. It's okay. We'll figure it out. So if we come out to... Where do I have those on top of? I have those on top of those. So let's kind of emulate. So this is a 1.5. So we will come out 1.5. Just like that. Just like... And I might have made this a little too close. But it's... Oh, no, wait, that's right. No, it's fine. Then we go from here to there. Here to there. And then here we go underground. And then out one more to have some delete room. And a little more. Then we delete this road and this road. Now we build this out. Just like that. And we'll build this out just like that. Then we'll build these up. That is not an even quantity. Does that actually breach the surface for a second? Huh. That's interesting. I do kind of want an even distancing here, so go to right there. Ooh, that's not even going to connect very well. What is that doing? Yeah, see, that breaches the surface for a second, and I don't know why. It doesn't need to. Actually, you know what? That is how we're going to be able to get the exact distancing, is we're going to connect it right there. Delete that. Go underground. Delete more. Because we need this to come back underground. Please. And we are going to delete that. Draw this out one more, as that will be the point in which it starts turning. Now it's an even 2 away from it, right? So... And then connect. And why it brought me to the surface, I have no idea. Probably because it is trying to in general. So we delete that. We'll delete this, this, and this. So we're going to pull this out too. Like that. We need to delete a little bit more. As we need one more length. Then we will delete back here. That way we can get a nice 2x2 curve. There we go. And that's how you make one of those. Now we can connect it all up. And that will be a very, very nice highway. That drops down a lot again. I don't know why. Okay, but let's do the same for over here. And I think a 2x2 would be fine. Need to pull this out a little further so that we can get a connection just like that. I don't really want that there, so just straight, and of course to the surface. Why not? Delete. Wait, how did I do this again? Well, I can delete that. Delete that. Pull this out 2 in this direction and 1 more for the curve. Delete the... Oh, actually, I do need some sort of identifier right there. Pull that out. We need 2 and then 1 for the curve. And then we can delete all of that. And grab the curve. And ta-da. See, precision engineering makes it a lot easier to do stuff like that. But it is still doable even without. That way we have these nice laneways. Can I actually have this? It'll come off to the left side, which I don't particularly want it to do. Well, I can kind of get it to go off to the right for this, but... Well, this is interesting. Because I might actually be able to have this go pretty well onto that. Yeah, see, that just hooks up very nicely. That is just like, yeah, I'm connected in the way that needs to be done. I think I just took a picture. If we do from there... Oh, that can actually go up right there. That's going to be a very busy intersection, but I think that will be okay. We actually don't need any of this any further, as that was just there to get the highway underground. And then this connecting to somewhere down here, just like that. And we will do the same thing over here, which makes me think I need to rethink how I did the other one right here, because it does not match. But then again, this doesn't really match this, does it? Well, it kind of does. Okay, we'll redo it. It's not going to match exactly though, because, well, this road is... It kind of does. Not exactly, because it's a little shorter, but it kind of does. All right, let's upgrade the highway. So as... And this is going to have a ton of problems because of how I made it, but that's going to be fine. We do know that I pulled it down from up there, so there is a problem. Just means I have to reverse it like that. We know that this one goes in the... Actually, I could just base it off of that. Just underneath, and there we go. And all of that. And then all of this. And then that. Okay. And then we need these to be upgraded. Slope too steep. Oh dear, I'm going to have to redo those. I'm going to have to redo... Well, I'm going to have to redo this side. I can't see which way those are going. Okay, this side needs to be upgraded. Or not upgraded, but swapped in direction. Okay, these for some reason don't connect, so... let's retry this again, and I'm not sure if starting with these is actually a bad idea. But it might have just been that the connections were a little wonky since I upgraded. So, nope. It is legitimately just that the slope is too steep for one of these. So, let's go underground. Okay, but it's okay with that. That's essentially the same exit that I did. Okay, this one's being a little wonky. But we can do something like that. Upgrade that one, just flipping it around. And there is the highway connection, so we can actually start building out over here. And that was kind of the whole goal of getting these connections going. I do need the slip road to reattach over here, though, as well. We do that. Go underground. Is there a means to? There is, but it's going to be all funky. Maybe I can fix it? Huh. This is a problem that I have not yet dealt with. Actually, let's pull it out to there. I have an idea. Go down and pulling it out to there. It's very similar. It's not quite the same. Ah, there it is. That's the same. But what we do is we simply delete. Oh, that goes from a straight to a straight, that means, though. But that is how we're going to have to do it. So we'll do that. Is that only half high? Oh dear, if that's only half high, then we have other issues going on. Actually, that almost goes straight to it, to be fair. So if we did straight, we don't want it to connect to the road. We want it to go to there. Can we just make a short jump? Oh, it's not. Yeah, it's only half high. Okay. So we need to delete. We need to have it go up to full high. And that's what the problem was right there. Across. And then it'll just be like this little kind of shunt over. Which I am okay with. That's right. We need to put that back up to full high. Not connecting to the road. Yeah, I guess right there is how it's going to have to go. And then the little shunt over. Okay, let's upgrade this. And of course this is... What? How is that slope too steep? This highway. Okay, well, let's... Simple enough, let's delete these parts as they are going in the direction we need them to be able to connect with the highway underneath. And then we just pull it to a point in which it looks good. Come on. That's a little too much. I'm thinking more around there. Is there a switch point? No, there isn't. I'm looking for a price switch point, but we'll just line it up so it looks about as good as it can get. So down. So about right there. Just like that. And then we need to swap that direction. And there we go. We have our little slip road for the for Vanilla Coast right here. Are we having issues with our... No. Electricity? A little bit with the electricity. We do need to upgrade it to the bigger plants. They are actually bigger too, so... electricity... Right there. And that should solve that, which should solve the plumbing problem. I don't know why the electricity wasn't going to essential facilities, but it wasn't. So we got rid of that one. Let's start emptying this one. And we can actually start making the main roads. First things first, though, let's upgrade this because it will be just this busy eventually. Obviously, I did not upgrade those. Oh, the road comes a little too close, but that's fine because we can... I think we can extend that one out. I need to delete it on that side too. I believe that that is a straight, so. And it's gonna have to be done the same over here to allow this to be upgraded. Just like that, and we can just simply reconnect these, I would think. Indeed, just like that. Other than these ones have to go the other way. Then upgrade, 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 upgrade. There we go. And so let's get main streets in here. We could have a massive one. I kind of like the idea of a massive one in each direction. It's kind of the prime or the jewel, the prime jewel of the city. Out like that. Out to there. That might actually be a road now that I think about it. And out to there. Those are the main roads, and I think I will segment them to some degree. They'll connect further out, but like at this point, they'll be segmented, I think. Like, no one can connect to this road until the end of it. So. Okay, now that's starting to look like some creepy ritualistic layout. Because like this emblem in the middle with these lines coming off of it. Actually, I might use that in something like From the Depths. Oh, if you guys want to see From the Depths, I won't mind playing that. I do more development than I do, like development testing than I do actual playing, but just a word of warning if you guys do want to see From the Depths from me. But not going to connect it because I do want it an even number out this way, even though actually, now that I think about it, that doesn't actually matter as much. So there we go. We have all of that. Now, to make even roads. Is it 2 out for that? Nope, it's still only 1, which is actually kind of surprising. Just 1 extra. And then we'll actually separate it out as we go down. 3. 3. And 3. That distancing actually works out very well, because to have a little bit of buffer room between this and the that would actually work out quite nice. For parks, to do the little roundabout of parks. Man, this pre-planning has gotten really deep into everything I've learned. So that we don't need power lines, we have parks, so we don't have traffic congestion. We have highwayed roundabout right here, which goes into each section of the city. The on and off are on the inside of this as well, which makes it so that yeah, there's lots of ways to go. Out to 11, up. That way we can make full 4 deep commercial. That does mean though that my services are going to have to be closer to the middle. Can we get rid of these so that I can measure this out a little bit more accurately? Oh, wait. But this one is only going to be 2? Yeah, it's only going to be 2. So that one is 3. This one is 2. Huh. Let's see how the other side goes, and we'll figure out if this is what we want to keep. So 3. Yeah, we'll keep it because this ended up the same. So we have our commercial districts. just like that. How close can that get? I can get to 0.5. Right? Yeah, to 0.5. And it's just short. It would connect right there too. Because what we don't want is people to use this, to use that, to go into each of the sectors. So to mitigate traffic, I'm actually sectoring this entire area off to some degree. Actually, you know what? Let's upgrade this road. Just like that. This might become highway as well, this little roundabout, which might mess things up, but hey, we'll deal with that when we get there. This is gonna have a very wonky commercial district. Let's get rid of a couple of these. Oh gosh, I don't know where it connected. Right there. Using other things to help you measure. And that worked out so perfectly, right in between the pillars. That is awesome. Although none of them can be 4, it's fine. It lines up with the rest of the city, so I like it. Yeah, let's get some residential in here. Like that. We'll go down 2 and then back in. Out. 1 and in. Out and in. And we can continue. No, at the 90. Oh, and it just deleted that end. Okay, very good, very good. Same with over here. We're going to have it very similar. Just like that. We'll actually get rid of this road. That way it's a nice big triangle. Oh, but it does look like that is the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel. And do subscribe to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and have a good one. Goodbye.